You may or may not remember the race car that I made a couple of days ago, the one with the mouse-controlled steering. It works splendid, drives questionably, looks absolutely epic. But do you know what else looks epic? Liberty walk trucks. Pretty cool, right? Well, I made my own. It took me 6 hours to build. Most of that was trying to get the opening and closing sequence to work with and without a car inside, as well as the extensive decal work done on it. But regardless, I'm pretty proud of it, and I think the return on investment is insane with this build. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Yitify, and in this video I'm going to show you how I made this truck. I began with the wheelbase, specifically the front wheels, working out how wide I want the truck to be and then extending it backwards. My reference has 2 rows of wheels at the front to steer and 2 more at the back to bear loads. Then, after having decided exactly how far I want the body to protrude in front of and behind the wheelbase, I started to make the cab, beginning with placing 2 raw engines laid flat side by side, making use of its alternate styles very cool looking radiators to put behind a grille that is otherwise completely fake. On top of the engines I placed the seat, and initially meant for more than one to be available to sit in, but settled on fake ones and colored them matte black using the digital camo skin, which is slightly darker than actual matte black using the matte skin. Then, I shaped the outer shell of the cab around the seats. At the top, I put this interesting scoop thing, which is normally on trucks to improve aerodynamics, but that's not how that works in Trailmakers, so it's just there to look cool. I really wanted it to have hidden lights inside, but the rest of the truck proved to be way too complex to be able to use them. Their sacrifice will not be forgotten. Now, I believe that truck brakes are usually powered by pressurized air, and that's why you hear that hissing sound when they stop. I recreated that sound with tone generators and speed sensors. After that, I created a custom side profile image of the race car that is supposed to fit inside, and fitting it with a faux shadow underneath. Then I started with the actual carriage area itself, where the car will be carried. Initially, I wanted it to open up and have a crane arm feel exactly where the car is, pick it up, and then retract and fold away and close around the car, seamlessly sealing it away, like how Jack embarks BT-7274 in the Titanfall 2 campaign, or like how Bumblebee catches Sam in that one part of the highway chase scene in Transformers Dark of the Moon. But not only did that drain me of all my spirit and 2 hours of my life, it didn't even work. I'm looking kind of pissed right now. Like, how is the car completely fine? Maybe you know, maybe if we finish painting it, it'll like me more. Okay, here goes again. Is my car too fat? Is that what it is? 1, and here we go. No. How do you even manage to calculate that such a reaction is an... I'm done with this. So I went on Rocket League to wind down. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking. Rocket League and wind down in the same sentence. Flawless logic. But despite that, during this time, I had a brainwave. Instead of pointlessly overcomplicating things to make it look cool and work questionably, I can make it look questionable and work fantastic. So, I would make the entire truck split in half like a cursed fruit cutting ASMR video and make the car drive in and get picked up from underneath. So that's what I spent another 2.5 hours doing. I don't know if it was actually 2 hours, I just know that's how long that part of the recording is. It contains things like making improvements to the paint job and driving it around and other things like that, so it's probably quite a bit less than that. But regardless, eventually, after widening the carry space by 1 block to fit the irregular fitment of the car's wheels, it was working flawlessly. Just so long as I parked the car in precisely the right place. After that, all I needed to do was touch up the details and decal work, and it was ready for showcase. I would immensely appreciate if you could like this video and drop a subscription. It'll cost you nothing, but to me, your contribution is priceless. If you want to see how I built the race car, I'll try my best to remember to put a link down in the description. If you have any ideas for what I should do next, definitely leave them in the comments down below. My name is Yidify, and this has been the making of an awesome Liberty Walk inspired truck. See you all next time.